Hey, what's up, everybody? For Never World here today to do my review of Naruto Shippuden, episode 245. And a couple of significant events occurred in this particular episode, but I want to stress one thing that the animation in this episode was perfect. It was awesome, done very well, nicely animated, beautifully animated. Everything from drawings to art, everything was done just top notch throughout the entire episode. From the very beginning, everything was just on par, spot on. I wish every episode of Shippuden was just like this because it was like just HD bonanza, very good. So kudos to the animators at this particular episode. I thought it was done very nicely. All right, so first half of the episode deals with Naruto going up against his dark side, and the way it was handled, the whole way that he finally. By the way, there's going to be spoilers in this review. The way that he finally ended it up, finishing the battle, I thought it was a bit too campy. I understand the whole message of Naruto changes people, and that's why it was done like that. But even back when I read it originally, like the hug thing, I thought it could have been a little bit different. But there's only so many ways you can handle that particular situation. But still, the hug thing kind of threw me off. Then again, what can you do? Overall, the way it was handled it shows again maturity and growth in Naruto as a character. You can never deny that Naruto hasn't grown or anything like that as far as character development, because he tells him, it's gonna be alright. We don't gotta be bitter at the village anymore. What's done is done. Let's move on with it. And I liked in that aspect it was done. It's just the embodiment, the physical manifestation of that internal battle. A hug was a little bit to throw you off. I guess it kind of felt a little weird, but it was still the message was met with it. Then the second half of the episode, Naruto going up against the Nine Tails. So two big significant parts of the episode. Going up against the Nine Tails. It's basically he's gonna release him, and that was pretty much my favorite part. The whole leading up to it, and particularly when he's finally inside of his mind and sees the Nine Tails there. Every time there's a scene with the Nine Tails, I always love it. Those are some of my favorite scenes in the entire story when he's dealing with the Nine Tails, because this is something that's wreaked havoc in his life, his entire life, and always made him an outcast and everything. And just the Nine Tails himself, so bitter, so angry, just sitting in that cage looking at him like, ooh. And when Naruto, again spoiler, takes the seal off and the QB just bursts through there, I gotta admit it was done very well. If it was meant to, I guess, show a bit of, make you feel a little intimidated, it kind of did it very well, because I put myself in Naruto's shoes for a second. Whoa, imagine some huge fox screaming because he busts out immediately. As soon as the seal goes through, he just busts out and starts roaring like crazy. It's like, imagine being in that particular guy's shoes. Whoa. So in that aspect, I love the way they did that. You fear the Nine Tails. You really fear him when you see him, and this was no different. He just busts open and goes crazy. He makes a big blast. He actually looks like a big fat cat for a second, because he grabs that chakra thing. He like makes chakra come up and then he swallows it, and he looks really like a big fat cat. And it's funny. I think it's a bit cheating in a way that the Hachibi is helping Naruto. But then again, this is a Nine Tails, and out of all the tail beasts, he's definitely the most difficult to go up against. So Naruto kind of needs the help, but I think Naruto should have done this on his own, just like he, went up against himself on his own. But B towards the end said, that's the last thing I'm gonna help you with. He helped a couple times, but that was pretty much it. And Naruto just going up against the Nine Tails is just crazy. It was beautifully done as well, like all the energy, all the chakra blast and everything. Especially when Naruto does the super giant Rasengan. Oh man, I was like, whoa! It was done very beautifully. Everything, the art, the colors, it was just done real nicely. And I'm just waiting for next week to see this fight continue, because it just gets started, then the episode cuts off. Great episode, nothing to complain about. Animation was solid. The voice acting, again, from Naruto's voice actress, was done very well. Between in the beginning, between her basically fighting herself, done very well, and you actually feel for the character, the Naruto evil character, for a second, because partially due to it is the voice acting, because she does it very well, very convincing. So um, solid performances from her, solid performance from the Nine Tails, because to be honest with you, just hearing that raw and everything is just, oh man, terrifying. Definitely great episode. I recommend you go check it out. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and let me know what you thought of it. Leave me a comment or a video response if you have seen it. Give me your thoughts on it. What do you think? Are you enjoying the fight? And what do you think about the animation? Do you think that this episode was done top-notch quality? Let me know. But that's all I have for this particular review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. And have an awesome day, people.